section 1.5, part 2. We're still translating sentences and phrases, but here we're going to move on to multiplication and division. In the first part, we looked at addition and subtraction. In this next part, we look at multiplication and division. So, number 11, it says 15 times a number. It is the same process. 15, okay, times means to multiply a number x, okay? So we could write 15 times x, okay? You could write 15 in parentheses and x in parentheses, or we could just write 15x, okay? I'm going to prefer that you write 15x, because we know that when we put two things together, side by side, with nothing in between, we know that that is multiplication. Okay, so I'm going to prefer that I see this one, okay? But this shows why we can't use x as a multiplication sign. Because if I use x for a multiplication sign, it'd say 15 times x. Well, now I have too many x's here. I don't know what is what. So please do not do that, okay? We're just going to stick with 15x. Okay, we know when they're right next to each other, it means multiplication. Okay, let's move down a little farther so we can see our problems. All right, next one, a number multiplied by 7. So a number, x, multiplied by means multiply, 7. Okay, so number 12, it says x times 7. So could I write x 7? You could. They're right next to each other. They mean multiplication. However, in math, we always put the number first. Okay? It's just a standard way of writing it, so everyone writes the same. So we're not going to write x7. We're going to write 7x. Okay? Next one. The product of 8 and a number. Product means to multiply 8 and a number x. I don't know what that number is. So again, we don't put the multiplication sign on the outside. We're just going to squeeze them together and write 8x. Okay, we just simplify it. There's nothing in between. We know that to mean multiplication. Okay. Questions? Let's see. Let's do 15. I'm not sure why 15 and 14 are backwards. But let's do 15. Okay, so 1/3. 1/3 of, okay, of means to multiply a number x. So 1/3 of a number for 15 is 1/3 x. Okay, so let's review some things that mean multiply. So we have multiplied by, product of, and we had times up top in the problem that we can't see anymore. So those are things that mean multiplication. Okay. Next we move on to division. So let's do number 14. Let's go backwards here. The quotient. Quotient means division. Okay, that's our word for division. A number and 9. X and 9. Okay, we keep these in order. X divided by 9. We could do x divided by 9. Okay. But we're going to simplify it, and we're going to write x over 9. Okay? This is the standard way that we're going to write it. The other way does mean x divided by 9, but we're going to stick with our division bar to mean division. Okay? So number 16. 12 divided by a number x. So we're going to write for 16, 12 over x. Okay, remember that fraction bar means division. That's how we're going to write it. Okay, so some things that mean quotient, or mean division. Quotient divided by. There's not quite as many that mean quotient as means the other ones, but here's some of your more common words that you're going to see for division and multiplication. So now you need to stop, and you're going to do section 1.5, checkpoints 3 and 4. Okay, make sure you do checkpoints 3 and 4 for section 1.5.